Good morning, honored graduates, Ithaca College faculty and staff, parents, friends, and family members. Welcome to the Ithaca College December Commencement Ceremony. Let us take a moment to consider this land on which we're gathered, these waters, these resources, the space to which we have various levels of access and connection. We are located on the traditional, unceded homelands of the Gayakono people. The Gayakono are members of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, an alliance of 6 indigenous sovereign nations with a historic and contemporary presence on this land. The Confederacy precedes the establishment of Ithaca College, New York State, and the United States of America. We acknowledge the systems of oppression fueling the painful history of Gayakono dispossession, and honor the ongoing connection of Gayakono people, past and present, to these lands and waters. To begin the celebration of our degree candidates, the procession will start with a fanfare composed by Alan Zimmerman, class of 2026, and performed by members of the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. And now, proceeding into the arena are our Ithaca College December 2025 graduates, led by Senior Class Executive Board. And now, please welcome our distinguished Ithaca College faculty, led by our faculty marshal, Hugh Egan. Leading the platform party is our college marshal and longest-serving faculty member, Patrice Pastor. Now, members of our faculty graduate pudding officiants, the deans of our 5 schools, and members of the college's senior administration. Student Speaker Benit Pukrumbum, Senior Class President. Staff Speaker Cliff Simon Vital, Director of the Unity Center. Faculty Speaker Matt Sullivan, Dana Professor and Chair, Physics and Astronomy, School of Humanities and Sciences. The Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Melanie Stein. And the 10th President of Ithaca College, the Honorable LaJearne Terry Cornish. Guests, friends, and family members, along with all Ithaca College faculty, staff, and administration, will you please help me recognize the degree candidates as they are already standing? President Cornish, graduates and guests, Ithaca College's December commencement ceremony is now convened. Please stand if you are able for the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America, sung by the Ithaca College Treble Chorale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Please be seated.
Good morning. Oh, no, it's a beautiful day. Good morning. All right. Thank you to Alan Zimmerman for that beautiful fanfare. Thanks also to the Ithaca College Treble Chorale for their powerful renditions of the national anthem and our alma mater. My thanks to each of you for joining us today as we welcome our graduates into the Ithaca College alumni community. Families, friends, mentors, and supporters, thank you. Your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your belief in these graduates made this day possible. Thank you for sharing your students with us and joining in this celebration. To our graduating students, it is truly a privilege to stand before you. I want that to settle in. For me, for our faculty and staff, for everyone on this stage, this is not just another graduation. Each ceremony is unique, and each class marks its own moment in history. You have overcome challenges that others may never fully understand. Personal challenges, academic challenges, societal challenges, and still you excelled. You have not simply endured, you have grown, pushed yourselves, and charted a path that only you could walk. Each of you has earned a degree that reflects only the journey that you could take, your choices, your distinctive blend of theory, practice, and performance. You shaped your education, you shaped this college, and today we honor that. Today we honor you. At this past fall's convocation, I introduced our newest class to a powerful theme for their journey ahead: dialogue. Not a buzzword, but a lived practice. Dialogue means asking meaningful questions, listening actively, and engaging respectfully across cultures, disciplines, and perspectives. At its best, dialogue opens doors to creativity, empathy, and true transformation. And although that message was directed toward new students beginning their time at IC, I want to return to it today because dialogue is not only how we begin something new, it is also how we step into what comes next. As graduates, you are stepping into a world where dialogue is urgently needed. Honest, thoughtful, courageous dialogue. In your workplaces, in your communities, in your families, and in a world that often seems fractured, your ability to speak with clarity, to listen deeply, and to engage across difference will be one of your most important tools. Following a tradition begun in 1992, each of you has received a medallion inscribed with a quotation chosen annually by the college president. This year's quotation comes from author and researcher Brené Brown. It reads, "Faith is a place of mystery where we find the courage to believe in what we cannot see and the strength to let go of our fear of uncertainty." This quote speaks to what it means to step into this next chapter of your life. Faith, whether in yourself, in others, in possibility, or in something greater, requires courage. Not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward, even when the path ahead isn't fully visible. You know this already. Your time here has taught you that growth often begins in mystery. Creativity begins in uncertainty, and the most meaningful transformations begin with a single brave step into the unknown. Faith is not passive, it is active. It is choosing again and again to trust that you have what you need, that clarity will come, and that you are capable of navigating whatever lies ahead. And when fear rises, as it inevitably will, faith helps you release what you cannot control so you can make room for whatever comes next. This faith does not develop in a vacuum. It grows through the support, guidance, and care of the communities around us. Behind each one of you is a community of care that made your journey here today possible, your families and your supporters. I encourage you now, graduates, to stand up, turn around, and applaud those who helped you get here today. Please do that. You may be seated. So in closing, as you prepare to step out into the world as the newest members of our alumni community, know that we continue to expect you to think deeply, to question boldly, to seek knowledge for the betterment of yourself and for others, to let your words and your actions reflect the values of this institution. Commit to lifelong learning and connection with your community. And lastly, as an educated global citizen, grounded in the liberal arts tradition, we expect you to lead, to serve, and to make a difference in the world because you have been equipped so to do. May your journeys be bright. May your dialogue be courageous. May your faith be unshakable. Do good and do it well. And remember, you always have a home here. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the college's Executive Vice President and Provost, Melanie Stein.
Thank you, President Cornish. Good morning. Today we celebrate Ithaca College's winter graduates from both undergraduate and graduate degree programs. We are so proud of all you have accomplished during your time as students on our campus. I would like to offer special thanks to your parents, your guardians, friends, and families who have supported you through your journey. Their support, encouraging you when you needed it, attending your athletic games, your concerts, or family weekend, or simply rooting from afar, has been key. We know that none of you would be here today without that critical and loving behind-the-scenes support. Families and friends, thank you for investing in your students' college experience and for trusting that Ithaca College was the right place for such an important time in their lives. Let's all give them a round of applause. I also want to call out the dedicated and talented faculty and staff of Ithaca College for the important work they do as your teachers, your mentors, advisors, and role models. These skilled and caring professionals have devoted their energy, expertise, and countless hours to your education and to preparing you for your future. I'm sure you appreciate them and may have formed lasting connections which, I can assure you, they value as much as you do. I want to extend my personal thanks to each and every one of them for their support and hard work on behalf of you, our students. It is a privilege and an honor to recognize our faculty and staff for what they do, and I ask all of us in attendance to join me in expressing that appreciation for the outstanding contributions of these exceptional individuals. Graduates, this moment is the culmination of years of focused study in your chosen academic field. In addition, you may have explored and learned all sorts of things in other departments or even schools. Some of you have honed your leadership skills through work in a wide variety of organizations, clubs, or teams. You developed new interests both in and out of the classroom, and just as importantly, you made friends who you may keep for a lifetime. Along the way, you undoubtedly encountered ideas, viewpoints, and perspectives which may have challenged your thinking or beliefs. You may have been uncomfortable at times, and I hope that you learned through your experience here with us to engage in genuine dialogue, to listen openly to these different perspectives, to strive to understand and engage with them as you chart your own path through life. In this time of political polarization, where we face so many critical global challenges, it is you and your classmates, armed with the skills and knowledge that you have built over your time here, who have the power to engage in that genuine dialogue to build bridges across divides and create a thriving and sustainable future. As we send you out into the world, we know that you want to take on these challenges, and we are confident that you can help change the world. And even as you disperse to your different careers, professional schooling, and many corners of the world, I also hope that you have fallen in love with this magical place, that you will stay connected to us. I look forward to continuing to see you in the years ahead as engaged members of the Ithaca College alumni community. So at this point in our commencement program, we traditionally hear remarks from two keynote speakers, a member of our staff and a faculty member. In inviting these speakers to address the class of 2025 December graduates, we acknowledge the vital role both staff and faculty play in our students' lives. It is now my great pleasure to introduce you to Cliff Simon Vital, Director of the Unity Center at Ithaca College, the first of our two December commencement keynote speakers.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, IC graduates. Graduates. That sounds so good to say out loud. First and foremost, thank you to the senior class and college leadership for allowing me to be in front of you today. The graduates, I'll ask you to take a moment, look around you. Mentally take a screenshot. It was only a couple of years ago that you walked onto this campus for orientation, maybe terrified, eager, and potentially buzzing with excitement. Whether your discipline or intentions was to study music, communication, business, or health, you came here for knowledge. You were ready to listen and to talk, but most importantly, the significant skill that you received while you were here was a simple and profound act of dialogue. We often think of dialogue as just talking, a polite exchange of words, but it is so much more than that. Dialogue is not about winning the strongest argument or debate or being the loudest voice. Its foundation is courage. The courage to listen to a voice that shakes and challenges the foundation of what you thought you knew. The courage to listen when it's hard, the grace to speak up when it matters, and the humility to grow from both. Over the past few years, you've engaged in thousands of conversations in the classrooms, in the residence hall, maybe in the Unity Center, protests, performances, or even just quiet, uncomfortable conversations. Some were joyful, some were uncomfortable, but they all mattered. You've learned that the exchange of knowledge can build bridges across differences, that these conversations can heal wounds, challenge injustice, and even spark change. You've learned that silence isn't always peace, and that speaking up, even when your voice shakes, is a form of love. I'm sure you've had lots of chit-chat conversations with your friends and mentors. Think back to those challenging sessions you've had, those late-night arguments in floor lounges or even club meetings, the dialogue that changed and stretched your worldview, the time that you might have sat across from someone with a completely different belief, and instead of walking away, you leaned in. Those weren't just conversations, they were containers where your own beliefs were tested, strengthened, and often refined. The world you're about to step into desperately needs the skills that you've honed here. Communication is a career currency. The National Association of Colleges and Employers identifies it as a core competency for career readiness, which is key to your successful entry into the workforce. This competency requires you to exchange information, ideas, to clearly and effectively challenge notions. This society desperately needs you to pass push discomfort, to embrace active listening, to frame your communication with respect for diversity and cultural differences, and most importantly, ask the right question. This is a cold, hard world, and I've been an adult for 6 years now, so you can trust me when I say this, right? It is often loud and fractured and quick to label, but you have the power to change the climate. You know how to build bridges with your voice, and you know how to cross them with your ears. And so as you step out into the real world and put this education to practice, I ask you to carry with you the skills to truly impact dialogue. 1, seek understanding over disagreement. Don't measure the success of a conversation by how much the other person agrees with you, but by how much deeper you understand their perspective. Speak the truth, even when your voice shakes. Never let fear silence your conscience, because authenticity is a foundation of a genuine connection. Authenticity is the foundation of a genuine connection. Ask follow-up questions. In my office, I often ask why. It really helps you to get to the root cause of something. The answer is often going to reveal the heart, not just the argument. Your ability to dialogue can change the world, as you've heard. Choose to make the world feel seen. Choose to make it feel heard. Choose to make it feel valued. Go out and speak your truth, yes, but listen with an open heart. Because the most moving, impactful dialogue is the one that leaves a person feeling respected, understood, and a little less alone. Your voice is transformative. Use it to uplift, to question, to connect. Let your words be rooted in empathy, and let your presence make all that you engage with feel seen. Go, please, and create the most essential conversations of your lives. Your degrees are a testament of your intellectual achievement, but a true measure of your time at IC, in my personal opinion, is the depth of the conversation that you forged here. It's the trust that you've built on these grounds, because long after today, folks, long after the applause fades and the tassels have been turned, people will forget the clubs that you led, but they will never, never forget how you made them feel, and in dialogue, in action, and in community. And this is where, in closing, the profound truth lies, a truth that we must carry into every future interaction, whether you are in a boardroom making the decision, or at a voting booth changing the world, or maybe even at a family dinner. I'll quote the great Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And so if you will engage me in a quick little activity, I won't be long, I promise. If you're physically able, please raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Yep, just raise your hands. Yep, thank you. If you can, if you're physically able, let's move it to the right, and let's move it to the left. And no matter what people tell you, that this graduation moved you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Cliff Simon. Now, next, I have the pleasure of introducing Matt Sullivan, Dana Professor and Chair of Physics and Astronomy in the School of Humanities and Sciences, our faculty speaker.
Hello and congratulations, class of 2025. And hello to all the family, parents, friends, and caregivers who have come to celebrate this with your graduates. Class of 2025, you worked really hard to get here, and I hope you feel both pleased and proud of your accomplishment. I'm honored to have been invited to say a few words at your commencement, and it got me thinking that people often say once you graduate, you'll enter the real world. And that phrase, honestly, has always struck me as a little bit wrong, because Ithaca College is just as real as any other part of this so-called real world. It's true that Ithaca College has its own special rhythms and traditions and So I'm a faculty member here at Ithaca College, and that means I spend most of my time teaching you and your peers. And I teach in physics and astronomy, but the subject and the content are often merely the delivery vehicle for the larger lessons that I hope my students learn in my courses. And because this is a commencement speech, it seemed like a reasonable time to remind you of some of these larger lessons that we've learned so you can hear in this real world, so you can take them with you when you go out into the new places and learn your new rhythms and new traditions, and as you learn to meet new expectations. So, put yourself into uncomfortable situations. Human beings learn best when they are uncomfortable. It's when you are pushed outside your comfort zone and you have to try new things and you can learn new skills. At the same time, I want you to be aware of the difference between uncomfortable situations and unsafe situations. Uncomfortable situations are good and can help you grow. Unsafe situations, of course, will do the opposite. Work with a team. There's this stereotype, of course, of this lone genius burning the midnight oil. I don't know how far back these stories go, perhaps all the way back to the mostly apocryphal story of Archimedes, right, jumping up and shouting Eureka and running through the streets of Syracuse naked. But this stereotype has been true almost never. Human beings are social creatures. We work best when collaborating with other people. Find a team, learn how to work in your team, and the output will be greater than the sum of the individual inputs. Listen to and learn from others. This can come from the peers in your team. It can come where you work. It can come from experienced mentors. It can come from the guidance of experts in your field. There are so many ways nowadays to learn from other people and build on their expertise. So I want to use this speech here as an example. Before today, I had never written nor given a commencement speech, and so in preparation, I read many speeches and watched multiple videos to see what people had done, what I should do, what would fit best for me. And I admit, this speech is not as good as some of the ones that I used in learning. It's not as good as some of the ones that you've already heard today. Nonetheless, it's still much better for what I've done, and it's benefited from what I learned from all the other speeches that I studied. So finally, something that's not always explicitly addressed in the courses that I teach, but something that's woven into all the things we do here at Ithaca College and has already been mentioned today in this commencement ceremony, and that's do good works. And I want you to interpret this request very broadly. You should do good works for yourself, for your mental and physical health, for the environment, for your religion, for your nation, and for human society as a whole. So I shared this last thought with my 13-year-old daughter, and she guaranteed me that it was cringe, but I think it was the right kind of cringe, and I really mean this. Go out and take all the things you've learned here at Ithaca College and make the world a better place than you found it. You've already come so far and achieved so much. I urge you to continue this hard work once you've left Ithaca College, and I implore you to make the world a better place in so doing. Thanks for listening. Congrats to the class of 2025, and good luck.
Thank you, Professor Sullivan. Now is the point in our program where we invite the senior class president to address the graduating class. I now welcome Beneet Pukramam to the podium to share his remarks.
Hello, class of 2025. Let's all come together and take a deep breath. You've made it. For some of you, this moment feels surreal, hard to believe that it's finally here, and for others, you've been counting down the days forever. However you got here, today is the day that you step into a new chapter. College is a strange place. I remember stepping foot onto campus for the first time, walking through the quad 2 days before move-in, and I arrived as most of us did, not quite knowing who I was, thrown into a world that felt bigger, louder, and more complex than I'd ever imagined, surrounded by people I didn't know from every corner of the globe. And somehow, amidst the chaos of exams, projects, hangouts, and countless cups of coffee, tea, or Celsiuses, these strangers become your ride or dies. You form a second family when you weren't even looking for one. And now, as you've built that sense of familiarity, it's time to leave it, to step away and dive into the unknown. As you begin that next journey, I hope you carry with you one simple lesson: to listen. If college has taught us anything, it's that learning doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens in conversation. It is the difference of perspectives. It is in the courage to ask questions, in the humility to hear answers we didn't think of. The past few years have been some of the most polarizing times to be a student. We've witnessed fear and division, but also resilience in communities coming together. This is something I've witnessed firsthand. College is when I saw my first protest in person. I'd never seen people my age stand up for what they believed in with such conviction. Students, professors, and staff members came together at Free Speech Rock to share their experiences in front of a crowd that listened and made them feel safe. And that is when, with my two eyes, I observed that dialogue is what allows communities to grow and move forward together, even when it's uncomfortable. To actually challenge ourselves and succeed, we need to be curious and vulnerable when it feels like the world demands certainty. Because dialogue isn't just words exchanged. It's not about always having something to say, but being open to being changed by someone else's words. And without listening, even the most powerful words become just noise. So, class of 2025, as you step into the world, may you keep the courage to speak, the grace to listen, and the wisdom to keep the dialogue alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Banit. Well, it's time. We will begin the conferral of degrees for our graduate program candidates who have completed their graduate studies and are part of the Ithaca College December class of 2025. The name of each graduate degree candidate will be announced as they cross the stage, and they will be hooded by their respective graduate chair or program director. I would like to invite the Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance, Christina Moylan, to the podium to formally present the candidates for their graduate's degrees.
Good morning. I am Christina Moylan, Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance, and we have graduates from 3 of our degree programs processing to the stage here: exercise science and athletic training, our physician assistant program, and speech language pathology. So first I'd like to ask Candace Racino, the graduate chair of our exercise science and athletic training graduate program, to come join me. Come on up front. Right in the box. President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Master of Science, Exercise and Sport Sciences.
Ripley Sago. Isabella Sage Ruthig.
Kimberly Marie Hamlin.
Christian Noah.
Thank you, Dr. Racino. Now I'd like to ask Holly Buchanan, Clinical Assistant Professor of our Physician Assistant Studies program, to join me at the podium. President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Master of Science Physician Assistant Studies.
Lauren Aguilar. Alexandra Laramie. Shannon Lynn. Lauren Ashley Johnston.
Annie Jennifer Harn.
Colleen Fusigna.
Shreya Thusay.
Sophia Hahn. Oron Islam.
Tabassum Hoke Tasneem. Abigail Roy. Heather Rose Wood.
Caroline Louise Bach. Rachel Marie Bloxam.
Olivia Santos.
Gary Liang.
Sophia Shin.
Erica Espinosa. Frank K. Gang. Faith Eileen Belcour.
Ashley Marie Pettit.
Colleen Elizabeth Barth.
Alexa Lynn Mosca.
Sarah Riley Hofler.
Abigail Elizabeth Rainier.
Jaden Kalmbaugh.
Warren Lewis Moore. Terrence Joshua Robinson Jr. Ashley Whiteman. Jasmine Singh.
Mayra Liliana Juarez. Esmeralda Flores Garcia. Janika and Marie Goulbourne.
Olori Anicia Weston. Deanna Lori McIntosh.
Jennifer Viola Carson.
Thank you, PA Buchanan. Now I will ask Dr. Carly Jo Hosbeck Cannon, the graduate chair of the Speech Language Pathology Graduate Program, to join me. Thank you. President Cornish, I have the honor to present this candidate who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Master of Science Speech Language Pathology.
Natalie Turner.
Thank you. Okay, family and friends, please join me in congratulating all our School of Health Sciences and Human Performance master's degree candidates.
Congratulations to the master's degree candidates. Thank you to the Ithaca College faculty and your loved ones who supported you on this journey. I now will ask the academic deans to formally present their candidates for their school's undergraduate degrees. I would first like to invite the Dean of the School of Music, Theater, and Dance, Steve Ten Eyck, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates within the School of Music, Theater, and Dance please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates, please be seated.
I would now like to invite the Dean of the School of Humanities and Sciences, Claire Gleitman, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates within the School of Humanities and Sciences please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates, please be seated.
I would next like to invite the Dean of the Roy H. Park School of Communications, Amy Faulkner, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates from the Roy H. Park School of Communications please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it the degree of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts. Parkies, congratulations. Please be seated.
I would now like to invite the Dean of the School of Business, Michael Johnson Kramer, to the podium.
Thank you. Will all the degree candidates from the School of Business please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please be seated.
I would like to invite the Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance, Christina Moylan, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates from the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please be seated.
I now have the distinct pleasure of asking our candidates to come forward and receive their diploma. Once everybody has been recognized, President Cornish will then officially confer the degrees. As a reminder to families and guests, please remain seated as professional photographers are on hand to take pictures. We will now begin the conferral of the undergraduate degrees for members of the Ithaca College December class of 2025.
Rebecca Edson.
Ayla Rain Scanlon Shaw. Erin May McNulty. Sebastian Pickford.
Julian Tate Bruckner.
Neil Toscano.
David Isaac Lubell. Bodie Elliott Ames.
Zohara Silver.
Coral Ann Marie Cotelier.
Daniela Rivas. Alejandrina Topete.
Kirsten Ferguson.
William James Rock. Harry Pogorzelski Ponichtera.
Joe Caffin.
Madison Irene Rogers. Alicia M. Parks. Brendan Tomaszewski. Cara Marie Morse. Alec Schlesinger.
Ted Hevner. Jaya Olivia Bade. Zoe Gabrielle Gaynor.
Kevin McLaughlin.
Madeline Gerhardt. Viviana Sandra Beckford. Laura A. Joaquin Gomez. Emily Rose Kowalski. Catherine Louise Floyd. Jacqueline Fisher.
Lily Marks.
Isaiah Wasim Gergis. Robin Joyce. Claire Juliana Delaney. Grace DeGeorge. Elias David Francor. Dallas O'Neill Carson.
Julian Daniel Martin.
Stephen D. Deetle. Shelby Elizabeth Gregorich. Ethan Daniel Godfrey.
Ye Hang Yo.
Dante Juni Conde. Alana Amarne.
Holden Prescott.
Thomas Michael Carver. Stephanie Capitano. Connor Theodore Butler.
Petra Rosas. Zach Smith.
Abigail Hannah Franco.
Okay, this concludes the onstage recognition of our graduating students. Graduating students, is everybody out yet? Because I want to wait for them. This is a special moment. We have a few more? Okay, thank you. One more, no problem. Willing to wait. This is their day. All right, good. No worries, Abigail. It's fine. Okay, now, graduating students, I invite you to now take a deep breath. Look around. Fix your thoughts and emotions in this moment so that you will be able to recall them. You made it. Will the candidates for all undergraduate and graduate degrees in the class of 2025 please stand? By the authority vested in me by the Ithaca College Board of Trustees and the New York State Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended fully by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. And now, I would like to invite each of you to join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left in symbolic commemoration of your commencement. Congratulations, class of 2025.
This concludes our formal program. Graduates, please remain in your seats until the platform party leaves the stage and the ushers release your row to exit the A&E Center.